okay, a couple years ago, I had this experience with this person, right? So I met this person online, right? And we're talking online. We kind of, we get along pretty well. We we finally, after a couple days, we exchange phone numbers, right? Which is pretty cool, not bad. So I give her my number. I get her number and everything. We start texting, right? And I believe at the time she was living in Vallejo. She was living in Vallejo at the time. So I mean that's pretty cool. Not very far. I'm here. She's in Vallejo. It's not very far. But she says she comes to Napa all the time. So because she went to college. This is a couple of years ago. So she went to college. You know, in Napa. She lived in Vallejo. So I'm like, she kind of knows the city a little bit. So I'm like, all right, cool. So then one day we decide we're like, hey, let's hang out, let's kick it, let's kick it, let's do something. So she was a busy person at the time, so like every day, what are the chances that you find someone and you just hang out with them when they're always busy, right? So she's like, all right, on Thursday night or whatever night it was, she's like, let's hang out on this night. I'm like, all right, cool, let's hang out. So, okay, when it was that time to hang out, you know, I I meet her and I meet up with her, and so we're in the car, we're talking like, hey, what's up? I'm glad we finally get to hang out and everything, and all that. And so then she's saying like, what do you want to do? I'm like, I don't know. We're just having a casual conversation. Like we're still friends and everything. And so I'm like, I don't know. What are you in the mood for? And then she's like, well, I kind of have to get some shopping done. I'm like, shopping? That's random, but okay. I mean, if you have to get some shopping done, sure, why not? Yeah, let's get some shopping done. So basically, what she does is, we go shopping. We go to Target. I'm like, okay, I guess we can go to Target. I guess this is a pretty cool place for us to go. First time hanging out. So I'm like, whatever. We'll go to Target. So we get to Target, right? And so, we get in there. She starts doing her shopping thing. And so, it's crazy because she's going down aisles and she's just grabbing things like, throwing them in the cart, throwing them in the cart. Like she's not even looking at them. She's not looking at the prices or anything. She's just picking things up and throwing them in the cart. I'm like, okay. I'm like, all right, whatever, fine. I'm like, hey, you do your thing. I ain't paying for this. She's like, and then she's, we're having a conversation while she's shopping. We're talking about stuff. Um, she's like in a rush. She's like constantly go, 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 go. So I'm just like kind of keeping up with her, kind of, just kind of just keeping things, going. And so then she's doing her thing. And then when she's all done shopping and everything, I didn't get anything. I didn't really want anything. So we get in line, and she's as the cashier is ringing the items up, over the scanner, she comes to me. She looks at me, and she's like, "Do you want anything?" I'm like, "No." I'm like, "No, I don't." Isn't it a little late to ask me if I need anything as they're scanning things? Like, I don't. I don't know. So I was like, no, I'm good. I don't need anything. So then, you know, she gets everything scanned and it's about time to leave, She paid and everything. And so I'm like, this is a weird first time to hang out, but whatever. So then when we're about to leave, she gets her receipt and she starts walking away. Like she's looking at her receipt and start walking out the door. I'm like, I'm like, I'm like asking her like, where are you going? Aren't you gonna get your stuff? She's not pushing the cart or anything. She's looking at her receipt, and so I'm like, where are you going? And I'm just sitting there like confused. Where is she going? She's like, oh, you're gonna get the cart for me? She's like, "You gonna get the cart for me?" I'm like, oh, oh, you're one of these kinds of people. I'm like, um, I'm nice, but to a certain point, I'm just like, I'm like, you're gonna go shopping, right? And you're just gonna not even ask me to push the cart for you. I mean, I barely know this girl. I've known her for like 4 days. Oh, trust me, this gets crazier. You won't even believe. But okay, she starts walking away. So okay, I'm like whatever. I'll push the cart. So I push the cart out. We put stuff in the car and everything. So then okay, fast forward a couple days later, we we're texting, right? I think this is the next day later. Next day later, anyways, we're texting, and all of a sudden I wake up in the morning, right? And we say good morning and everything, and all of a sudden, like out of nowhere, she's just like, "Hey, let's get married. Let's just get married." I read that text. I thought it was a joke. I thought it was. I was like, no, really, no, this can't be real. So I'm like, I sit there and wait. I wait, like what? How do I reply to this? What do I say? And so I'm like, I thought she was messing around, waiting for like her to joke around or say LOL or something like just playing with you, just playing with you. But no. So I'm like, um, maybe we'll see. You know, just playing around with her. And then she's like, no, I'm serious. Let's just get married. Whatever, right? I'm like, um. So then I stopped texting her after that. I'm just like, I've known you for like 4 days, and you're just like asking to marry me. She was saying that she was like related to some famous baseball player or something like that. I'm like, I don't know if I believe that, but yeah. Oh, and the baseball player was on like the Giants or something. I'm like something like crazy. I'm like, I don't know about this. So then, just I gave her a shot. I tried to get to know her. I tried. I gave her a shot. I kind of saw what kind of person she was. She wasn't a match. I mean, her and I just didn't get along. We just didn't click. We didn't see eye to eye on some things. So basically, we just stopped talking. So that was the whole. That's the story. I mean, we just didn't get along. So that was the story. So it's been 8 minutes. So basically, that was the story. Yeah, that's story time for you guys. So see you.